Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike, your physical therapist. Hey, today we got a special guest. His name is Jeff Oster from Medbridge. We'll be back in a few seconds, okay?
HelloNote is a truly therapist friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Hello, my Facebook friends. Again, if you're watching live, comment live. Watching on the replay, comment replay. Well, anyway, I got a special guest for tonight. Well, I'm still here at the clinic, so I'm here, so let's go ahead and go live. I normally do this at home, around later at nighttime. But I asked him, hey, could we do it earlier before I go home? So he said, yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in the amazing Jeff Oster from Medbridge. What is going on, Jeff? How are you doing? What's going on in your neck of the woods, man? So could you please tell us again, Jeff, who you are, what you do, and everything?
Yeah, my name is Jeff. I live here in Seattle, Washington. I work for Medbridge. I'm the affiliate marketing manager.
So Seattle, is it rainy there? Is it always raining there?
Yeah, I'm looking out my window and it is pouring as we speak. You betcha.
Seriously. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, so could you please tell us again, what is Medbridge? What is Medbridge education? I keep on saying Medbridge education. No, it's medbridge.com now. Obviously, for those people who are watching or listening to our podcast, it's use the code alternative, you get 40% discount. But what is Medbridge again, Jeff? Could you please tell us what Medbridge is?
We're basically just dedicated to digital care for higher quality outcomes. So we have two sides of our platform: professional development for the therapist, and then patient care. So our education resources include a library of over 1,900 courses for physical therapists that are fully accredited, 12 to 16 week prep programs for certification exams. So GCS, NCS, OCS, SCS, PCS exams. And then we've raised our number of webinars to over 40 live webinars this year. So just a lot that's included in an annual subscription. And the other side of the platform is our patient care side. So our video-based home exercise program. So thousands of video-based home exercises that we film in-house here in our studio in Kirkland, Washington. We put on our website, and then therapists can drag and drop to create their own customizable video-based home exercise programs and send those to their patients via email, via text message, and they can take those videos home and do those exercises correctly. In addition to a variety of patient education resources that they can include in that home exercise program as well. So kind of two sides of the platform: the education side for the therapist, and then the care side for the patient.
Well, when you were saying it, it kind of was like, all right, home exercise program, CEU and stuff like that. But when you're actually using it, by the way, if you're watching live, comment live, watching on the replay, comment replay. If you are using Medbridge, type in Medbridge because we want to know if you're a user of Medbridge or a future user of Medbridge. If you're a future user, use the code alternative. But I really like using it first. I get the CEU there. If you are wanting to get the GCS, the NCS, all those fancy letters behind your name, obviously you don't really need it. But if you really want to need it and go dive deep into it, go ahead. And then aside from just reviewing it outside, there are a lot of certification courses, and you will have to take, what you call this, learn from them and everything. At least when you're taking it through Medbridge, you're also getting CEUs out of it. And then when you're taking the board exam, you get CEUs out of it. So I love about that. And of course, I also like about the home exercise program. There are other home exercise programs out there that are also free. I mean, not also, I mean, that are free, and you can also pay them. But what I like about the home exercise program Medbridge is so uniform. It's uniform. The background is white. It's nice and clean. There's instructions there. You can actually personalize it too, by the way. My only request in the future, Jeff, is can I someday be that picture there or the video there? Because sometimes our patient wants to see me, doing that exercise or something. So can that happen in the future where we can upload our own videos specifically just for that patient? Will that be a possibility?
Unfortunately, I don't think we can make you the face of our home exercises just yet, Mike, but people can become the face of their own home exercises. So, yes, in addition to the thousands of video exercises, if there's a video exercise that you don't see, or if you just want to have it yourself doing it, you can film yourself doing it and then you can upload it into the library and that'll be saved for your account. And if you
That's what I meant. No, not me, Medbridge. That's what I
want
meant, man.
to, yeah, and then if you're
So
part of
I
an
can
organization,
video it on my phone
yeah,
and then upload it, and then just for that specific patient. I haven't figured it out yet.
yeah, you can upload that and you can just have that saved in your account. And then as you treat additional patients, you can have your own kind of library of you doing your own exercises. And if you're
Uh-huh.
purchasing Medbridge as part of an organization, then you can even share those exercises across licenses within the subscription that you purchase. So if you have
Hmm.
an organization with 5 or more licenses and you want to upload a video exercise of yourself, then your fellow therapists can also assign that video exercise to their patients as well.
That's what I really want because we also deal with group homes for the state, and then the state specifically wants us to have a personalized program wherein, hey, how do we really transfer this patient? And of course, there's like generic transfer that we can use, but the caregivers in that home wants that specific patient itself. We even take pictures and put it and then paste it in a Word file, but I wanted to do it for MedBridge, but I just can't. I don't know how to upload it. So I want
Yeah.
to learn that too under that system, wherein they could just take a video of me. Hey, this is how you use this specific Hoyer lift, because not all Hoyer lift are made the same. And I'm basically doing the videos. They're taking a video of me. Hey, this is where you push it down, press it up. How you move around in that video for 2 minutes, and then I want to put it. So we got a centralized system for it. So yeah,
Yes.
thank you for. I gotta figure that out, man. When it comes to CEU, Jeff. So you mentioned about the CEU classes. Does MedBridge offer for PT, OT, speech, or who else is it catered for?
Yeah, so we started in PT when MedBridge began, and then we moved into additional disciplines, and we've been in those disciplines for quite some time. So we're very established in the OT, SLP, athletic trainer, and even nursing markets. So we have a pretty robust offering, and then a simple kind of filtration system. When you're dealing with thousands of courses on several different disciplines and lots of different specialty areas, there's got to be a lot of ways that you can kind of toggle between which courses would be most relevant to you. So if you look down the left side of the home or down the left side of the course library, you can see all the different ways that you can filter. And then MedBridge itself, like a lot of physical therapists, occupational therapists do have a specialty area. And so they're primarily taking courses in that area, but a subscription gives you access to all the courses and unlimited access to it. So you can start and stop any course anytime you want. So if there is an area that you're interested in, you don't have to pay an additional amount just to take the course on that topic. You already have access to it. So you can kind of dabble in areas of interest that you don't necessarily know a lot about. So it's kind of good for newer clinicians as well, who are still kind of trying to figure out where it is that they want to specialize in and maybe what certifications they want to get. They can kind of dabble in a lot of different areas.
That's good. That's good. How about is you mentioned about PT and OT, and then the different specialties, and I know you also mentioned about uh, before athletic training.
Yes.
Uh, so is there athletic training too?
Yeah, absolutely. The numbers are evading me right now. I don't have them pulled up, but
Mhm.
yes, we have a lot of athletic training, category A CEUs, all of them, and accredited by state. So you also would select both your discipline and then you would select the state that you're living in. And then all of the accredited courses would populate with a little green checkbox. So you know exactly which courses are accredited in your state and then for how many hours you would get for them. But yes, all 4 disciplines are very well represented across the platform, both in terms of the education for the therapist, and then also we've been developing quite a bit of content across our care platform. So definitely a lot of representation across the disciplines in that area of our
There
platform
you
as
go.
well.
There you go. You also mentioned the word CEU. That's the reason why we got Medbridge, right? So, would we be able to know if it's approved for a specific state, or is it approved for every state? We also want to know that too.
Not all courses are going to be approved for every state. So there is a filter option, and you will know before you start taking the course. It's pretty simple to be able to just sort of scroll through the list of courses, and you can do that without a Medbridge subscription. Right now, you can go to medbridge.com and you could click on continuing education library, and everything would pop up. You could start the first chapter of any course entirely free. And before you do, you'll just scroll and you'll see the green checkbox for any of the courses that are accredited in the state that you are filtered by. And then as you start to begin the course, before it begins, it's going to let you know, hey, the course is not in fact accredited for your state. Do you want to continue taking this course? And so for any courses that wouldn't be, it would let you know in advance.
And of course, for those people who are, for example, you got a specific class, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, and then there's a specific class that you're really interested, go ahead and take it, because once you get that certificate, it may not be approved for your specific state, but it could be, if it's approved for another state, you can submit that for approval to your local state. Don't be discouraged that, oh, I wish this Medicare compliance program is approved for Tennessee, or is approved for Kentucky, and it's not approved for Tennessee. Well, if it's approved for Kentucky and you submit for a credential, or I forgot what you call it, CU approval for your specific state, they will honor it too, provided that you submit, what they require, who the instructor was, how long, is it live, is it a webinar, is it self-paced program, and then they will give you credit for that too. So don't be discouraged on that. Jeff, another question is that, I already mentioned it. Of course, as you all know, COVID happened and they kind of waived the live requirement, wherein we have to go live to a certain seminar or a conference. So as of now, there most states are still allowing webinar, and they can count that towards our live events. So do you have webinars for your for Medbridge?
Yeah. So in addition to on-demand CEU courses, we have this year we aim for over 40 live webinars, and the roadmap says that we're going to aim for even more next year. So that's 40
Mhm.
webinars across a variety of disciplines too. So PTOT, AT, and SLP. It's going to be one of those disciplines for every webinar, essentially. Sometimes multiple disciplines, but definitely a lot. We don't do any live events, so we just do our live webinars. But we don't actually aren't a company that actually goes out and does live events. Not yet.
I'm waiting for that day that Medbridge will have like a big live event where everybody goes there. I do that for APTA. We go there and then we do a live event there. I interview people and everything on those APTA conferences. I think that'll be the next step, or probably a different division for Medbridge, right, Jeff?
Yeah, probably a different division. Yep, we're constantly growing and innovating. So if that was to ever happen, that would probably be an entirely new department. But yeah, and we are at CEU or CSM every year, so I'll probably be there this year. And if anybody on this podcast is there, feel free to swing by
When
the
is
Met.
where is it going to happen again?
It's in Houston in 2025, probably in the month
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. I think I already applied for it. Yeah, of Fev 20 something or 15 or something like that.
around
So
that time of year. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, well, Jeff, how can they find you? What's your website? Any special wisdom for our group who are actually watching, and then any special affiliate link or discount code that they can use for when signing up with Medbridge?
Yeah, absolutely. Medbridge.com, pretty easy to remember. Check it out. As I mentioned, you don't have to be a subscriber to be able to kind of fly through the course library and see the entire course offering that we have. You can also look at all the upcoming webinars. Subscriptions are on a annual basis. So with one annual fee, you get access to everything in the platform. You can purchase either the education package, which gives you access to the entire professional development side of the platform, the CEUs, the live webinars, or you can buy a premium subscription that gives you both access to the professional development and the home exercise program side of the platform. So typically for a premium subscription, for example, if you go onto our website, the list price is $325 for an entire year. When you break that down for the price of, you get all your CEUs in 1 year, that's pretty low cost per CEU. And then with the promo code alternative, you get $150. Well, you get $50 off of that price. So $150 off of the unmarked price. So $50 off of that is $275. So it's going to be a significant discount if you use the promo code alternative when you're checking out in the cart.
Well, again, thank you very much, Jeff. Appreciate you. I know you're a very busy man, and you got, congratulations again on that new baby that you have, and then congratulations on that trigger thumb that you have right now.
Oh yes, thank you. De Quervain's. It's from holding my newborn too much and the colic that
Oh
he's been
gosh.
having.
Well, at least you're getting the dad bod now, right?
Yes,
The
thank
dad
you.
wrist and everything, Deck-Rubain syndrome and everything. Well, again, thank you very much, Jeff. Appreciate you for coming over, and of course for supporting us in everything that we do, and then of course for giving us this discount code for our group, and we appreciate you and everything that you do. And then again, before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, always remember the word fast. Okay, FAST. Letter F, find people that will bring out the best in you because you are the average of the five people you hang out with. Today, hang out with Jeff. I feel like I want to go back to my Medbridge account and then watch videos again. I normally watch it when I'm going home, right? So you can watch it on your or watch it, listen on your phone, or when you're working out, or when you're driving. Of course, don't watch the video, but listen to it, right? So check it out. So letter F, find people that will bring out the best in you. Next letter is letter A. Take action. All this stuff that we're doing is not going to do me good. It's not even going to do Jeff good if you don't take action. Take action. Just go check out medbridge.com. You don't have to immediately buy it, but if you decide to buy it, use the code alternative. You get 40% discount. 40% is 40%, or how much he computed it, $50 or something. Either you get the home exercise program or the education component, or you can combine the premium. I get the premium, the combination of the CEUs and the home exercise program because it's just what you call is a good benefit. When I right now I do it for our business, but even when I was just by myself, even when I was just working for someone else, I want to always level up. So when I was working for someone else, I already had my subscription and I was already giving this home exercise program to my patients, and those patients are actually patients of the hospital, patients of the home health people that I was working for. Yes, the hospital gave us a those little cards, and we photocopied it, and then the home health company I was working for, they give us like those free access to a home access program that are free online. But when you want to level up, if you want to provide the best service both for your clients and your customers, you got to step up. And the goal is not to really just satisfy the customer. The goal is to actually amaze the customers to the point that they'll be like, oh gosh, this is amazing. They're not just giving out what Anthony said, the VHI cards. There's nothing wrong. Everybody used to give that, but the purpose here is to really amaze your customer to the point that, oh, this guy is really over the top. He knows what he's doing. Imagine, even with the MedBridge program, you can also do telehealth and RTM, remote therapeutic monitoring. So, go to their website, take action, letter A, medbridge.com, and, investigate what else can I use. Because when I send this to my patients, to my clients, I have patients back in the Philippines. They would call me or Facebook message me, "Hey, what exercise can I do for this?" I'm like, "Do I need to go and check the VHI card or download a copy from a hospital and then copy and paste their PDF?" No. I just asked my friend or whoever's somewhere outside of the states, "Hey, give me your email and your name. Here's a login. There's an app." It makes you fancy too because there's an app that they will download. It's like, "Oh, and then you can personalize it too, put your name on it, obviously your logo for your company or whatever. No, and this was when I was working for myself, just by myself. I didn't have a company. I was working for someone else. So take action. Go to that website, medbridge.com. Okay, next letter is letter S. Shoot for the moon. Why? If you keep shooting for the moon, you're going to miss it. You're going to be landing with the stars. What does that mean? You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. When you're doing all this videos. It's not perfect. Only Jeff is perfect, right? By the way, it's not perfect. No CEU company is perfect. Medbridge, I assume they got failures too. They made mistakes along the way, but what happened? They keep on going, and now they got Jeff working for them, right? Perfect guy. Last but not least is Larry T's teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, that's what Medbridge is doing. When you're actually teaching it, you're actually understanding it more. Again, thank you very much. Thank you, Jeff, for everything. We appreciate you. Any last parting wisdom, man?
Oh, no, I think you covered it all, Mike. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for the acronym.
All right. Well, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Be awesome, be great, be excellent, and we'll see you in the next episode of our Alternative Healthcare Career Show. Bye.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management